So what I'm going to try and demonstrate on this video, and hopefully my capture card's going to do it, is I'm going to play a tape that I've intentionally, this is an old video I did back in about 1994 for the BC Pavilion Corporation, BC Play Stadium, advertising for their starboards. I'll show you the video here, but what I've done is I've intentionally, I found an old VHS copy, and I've intentionally created a problem with the actual tape itself, and I'm going to try capturing it with my capture card plugged directly into the VHS player, and hopefully it's going to bail out and screw up, and then I can plug it through the MX1 time-based corrector, and we'll recapture it again, and it should be able to capture it without causing it to bail out. So without further ado, I'm going to start playing the tape, and I'll click capture here, and we'll just click capture duration here, and I'm just going to kill the sound there so we don't have to listen to that right now. But here we go. So it's starting to capture,
promote your products and services.
and I'll leave the sound turned down here. But basically, this is a capture here of the tape. And coming up in a bit, there's going to be a glitch created, and not every time, but a lot of times it'll cause the capture utility will actually fail. It'll bail out. But we'll do it now, and I'll tell you when the glitch comes up here, and we'll see if it bails out, and then I'll rewind the tape and I'll plug it through the time-based corrector, and should be able to copy the same tape without having any issues whatsoever. So this was again, this was a video I did many years ago, and I had a professional radio announcer
And the NHL Vancouver Canucks merged with the 60.
do the voiceover for me. So we should be coming up pretty quick to the glitch in the tape, which is quite often what happens with people's home videos. Is, you know, somebody will start a recording over top of something, or there'll be a blunt edit. So in this case, that's what I did, is I just did a little bit of over recording and then stopped it. So there'll be a cut in, and then there'll be a portion where there's noise and stuff, and that usually quite often causes these capture cards to mess up. So it should be coming up here momentarily, where I intentionally messed it up here. And I'm just using Total Media Extreme as my capture software here. Okay, should be anytime. These were quite pathetic. These are actual incandescent light bulbs that they use on there, 75-watt incandescent light bulbs to do their pictures. Not like the new LED screens of today, but this was very early in the development of these color starboards. Okay, it should be coming up pretty quick here. Should be right about here where there should be a glitch coming up here. There we go. Okay, there's a glitch I created, and we'll see whether this thing, the capture card's going to complain here. Watch it not do it this time, but usually it does. Okay, our capture card's just gone. Boom. We've just lost our recording. And is it going to come back, or is it going to lock up? Okay, it looks like it's locked up because the picture is now frozen. This is what happens, as you can see, and I'll try and save this file if I can. I should be able to save it up to the point where it bailed on me, but the capture card is dead. We'll go back and we'll recapture that part again, going through the time-based corrector. So now what I've done is I've just taken the video output signal from the VHS VCR, and I'm just feeding it into the Videonics MX1, just into the video input, and then the video output is going into my capture card. I'm not doing anything else with it. I'm not doing any special effects. I've just got it turned on, and I've got the time-based corrector actually set to locked. There's normally an unlocked and a locked window. I just set it for locked window, but it really doesn't matter, because all it does is it'll shift the frame rate slightly to either lock it to broadcast standards or not, and it's just done by holding down the shift key and selecting setup, and then you scroll over and turn the little padlock on or off, but it doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to do exactly the same thing. All that's happening is the video is going in through here, it's being digitized, and then it's being read out with correct sync into the capture card. Will now recapture that same footage and see if the capture card bails, and then I'll show you the difference in the quality between the two. So let's capture the same file again as we did before. So we'll capture starting here. I'm not going to start it right from the very beginning. So now we're just copying it starting from this point in the video, so we can see where it messes up and where it bailed out before, and we'll actually see that the capture card will not choke as it did before. And then I'll show you the actual files that it captures on the actual video, as opposed to just shooting it off the screen here. But we'll shoot it off the screen while the capture is taking place, and then I'll put the files in the video here. You can compare the untime-based corrected with the time-based corrected version. This is playing off the same tape. Again, it's a pretty old recording. This was shot on a professional Betacam when I shot this, but it was edited down, and then there was a master tape made, and then there was VHS copies made, and this is a copy of that VHS copy. So this is a few generations down. It's at least 4 generations down that we're looking at right now, but 2 of those generations were on broadcast. It was shot on Betacam and it was edited over to Betacam. There was no computers or anything involved back then. This is before we had non-linear editing. This was done back in, what, 1994, 1993? I think it was 93, because they were advertising for the Grey Cup in 94. So this was probably, either 93 or early 94 when this was shot. Might have been spring 94. But anyway, okay, that blunt edit is coming up here. So it should be showing up here fairly soon. Okay, there's the glitch. There's where the cut-in was. No problem so far. And now the end of the edit will happen here. And this is where the capture card just puked before. Okay, it's not going to puke now because the sync is restored. It's just going to keep recording. You can see the recording counter going down here. And when the old video comes back through, it hasn't choked, it's not freezing, the video is complete. That is why you need a time-based corrector. If you want to do proper capturing onto a computer, you need a time-based corrector, otherwise you're going to have problems. So let's now take a look at the actual video capture from the capture card. We'll take a look at both versions, before and after time-based correction.
Corporation are proud to offer you the opportunity to promote your products and services on Canada's foremost 4-color outdoor animated electronic advertising starboards. Get the impact you deserve from your advertising dollar. With bold, colorful text and animations combined with all the stimulating dynamics of video and television, starboards have the looks and features today's advertisers are looking for. 180,000 people view the starboards daily, 5.4 million people per month. Each starboard measures 20 by 30 and stands 7 stories tall. Starboard's 64 by 96 pixel matrix supports your remarkable resolution. Located on your left is the new 20,000-seat General Motors Place, new home of the NBA Vancouver Grizzlies and the NHL Vancouver Canucks. Merged with the 60,000 seating capacity of BC Place Stadium, and all the concerts and special events that each venue will entertain throughout the year, this will only increase visibility to the already 5.4 million people that view the starboards every month. Situated in the heart of Vancouver, the starboards are visible throughout False Creek, and both starboards can easily be viewed for up to 1.5 miles. Each starboard incorporates 24,576 75-watt reflector bulbs. Your customized 10-second ads can be seen anywhere from 360 up to 2,160 times per day. Repetition sells. The BC Place starboards provide you with great reach, excellent frequency, and superb rates. In addition, the starboards afford you the lowest cost per thousand of all advertising media, total flexibility, and instant reaction to competition. In capacity of BC Place Stadium, and all the concerts and special events that each venue will entertain throughout the year, this will only increase visibility to the already 5.4 million people that view the VMA. Situated in the heart of Vancouver, the starboards are visible throughout False Creek, and both starboards can easily be viewed for up to 1.5 miles. Each starboard incorporates 24,576 75-watt reflector bulbs. Your customized 10-second ads can be seen anywhere from 360 up to 2,160 times per day. Repetition sells. The BC Play starboards provide you with great reach, excellent frequency, and superb rates. In addition, the starboards afford you the lowest cost per thousand of all advertising media, total flexibility, and instant reaction to competition. Seating capacity of BC Play Stadium and all the concerts and special events that each venue will entertain throughout the year, this will only increase visibility to the already 5.4 million people that view the from your advertising dollar. Corporation and VMA Visual Media Advertising would like to thank you for taking the time to visit our starboards.